Hi, I'm Jill Langhals, Manager of Compensation Services for Employers Resource Association. Thank you for joining me for our final episode in our series on pay compression. In this series, we've discussed that not all pay compression is bad or unwarranted, what to spend money on instead of compression adjustments, and ways to retain employees in an organization with tighter pay. But even though we recognize that some pay compression is acceptable, it's still smart to try to prevent it from becoming a divisive issue in your organization. So how can you do that? Well, having a solid compensation philosophy and strategy that is adhered to is key. A major component of a good compensation strategy is your pay structure and how you use it. A good pay structure should be based on current, meaning within the last 1 to 2 years, market data for many of your jobs as possible, not just internal valuation of the jobs. Additionally, the market pricing should be based on up-to-date job descriptions. It does no good to find market data for a job that doesn't match the work your employee is actually doing. Your pay range maximums should encompass at least the 75th percentile of market for the assigned jobs, so that there's room to reward high performers who should lead the market in pay. Once you have a good pay structure in place, it's important to ensure that guidelines for using it are also in place and that managers are aware of them. For example, something like a new hire with 2 years of experience will be paid in the second quartile of the range. If Manager A were to bring in all of their new hires at the minimum of the pay range, but Manager B starts all of their new hires at the midpoint, then you could very quickly have some compression problems. Another important consideration is how you'll treat internal promotions. Some organizations have policies in place that a promotion always includes a 10% pay increase. Others have a policy of always paying promotions at the minimum of the new pay range. But if an internal applicant is qualified for the promotional position, then they should be compensated using the same strategy you would use for an external hire based on qualifications and experience. It's very important to plan and budget for updating your salary structure and giving appropriate market competitive increases. The days of simply applying a 2 to 3% aging factor to your structure may be gone for a while. You'll want to check the market data to see if some jobs have moved enough to warrant changing their pay grade. Your annual budget should include money for not only merit and performance increases, but also for market adjustments for jobs that are demanding higher pay. Giving increases that keep pace with market should help you avoid unwarranted pay compression with new hires. So that about does it for our pay compression series. Hopefully you can rest a little easier now that you've learned that you don't have to fear pay compression. But if you're still feeling overwhelmed, Employers Resource Association is here to help. We can provide market wage data, build salary structures, and evaluate employee pay for you. We can also help with incentive plan design, compensation philosophy, and other strategies for attracting and retaining employees. So just reach out if you need a hand. Thanks for joining me.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.